What's happening, everybody, and welcome back to episode 9 of the Wolves to Glory series. Here on the channel, we are currently sitting in 10th place. We're 2 points behind Newcastle in 9th, and I thought we could take a look at where we're sitting in general. So obviously we were predicting a relegation battle, and we're currently 13 points, I believe it was, ahead of Crystal Palace down in 18th. Now, we're definitely not in a relegation battle, because if we are, actually it's 14 points actually, but if we are considered to be still looking over our shoulder at relegation, then that would mean that we'd have to start looking up at 5th, because we're 13 points behind Spurs in the Europa League position, or even 6th, as we are 11 points behind Chelsea in the Conference League position. So currently we're sitting mid-table, and I'm very happy with that. Thank you for joining us on this series. Please do leave a like on the video, drop a comment, let me know you're here. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button. And it's a little bit crazy today, because we're playing Chelsea, who are currently in the Conference League position to start off with. We're then playing Nottingham Forest, who are 1 place below us, and then we're going to finish the episode against Crystal Palace, ending February against a team currently in the relegation zone. So above, same, and below are all being hit today. Hopefully our new signings can fly as well. Manetzi's obviously still injured. The transfer window has finished. Transfer deadline day was about 50 million or something, or just below. We're still getting offers for players, which is just really annoying, because I wish they would just sell. But we need to get ready for this Chelsea game. Hosting Chelsea, 10th against 6th. This is going to annoy me now, isn't it? All of these transfer, like this guy, he doesn't want to go. I just want him to go. He doesn't want to go. I'd love for him to go. Like, jog on, son. Get out of the squad. We got other things to worry about. Brighton, you can't even buy anybody, so don't start attacking me with offers for Totti. Totti is going nowhere. And hopefully we can get a win against Chelsea. Yeah, Chirella, I'm trying to get rid of you, son. We're going to talk. No, we're not talking about your contract situation. Just thinking of money. Get out of here. See you later. Go away. Try and upset him to get rid of him. But if we can beat Chelsea, which is a tall ask, but if we could beat Chelsea, that would definitely set us on the way to push for a Conference League position. Look at that. I've got new positions available for 2 players. I just want to play the game, mate. I just want to play the game. Manetzi is ready to be a CDM, which is good. That helps when he returns, so change him to a CDM. And Somerville is ready to be a left winger. That helps as well. Somerville, our new signing. Now maybe we could have a game. Thank you very much. Wolves hosting Chelsea at Molineux. Oh, Jose Sa needs to pipe up now. The next game is important. It is important. I'll think about it. You're not playing. See you later. Sam Johnson is my #1 goalkeeper. I'm happy with him. Manetzi needs to get switched. Why? Brobby and Somerville still tired. We bought these players and they've not been able to at all keep hold of their stamina. Who we got here as well? Andre. There we go. All right, that's going to be the team that plays. We got Tyler Adams. We got Brian Brobby. We've got Somerville all ready to play. Hopefully we can get a result. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm here for it. I want a result. Here we go, here we go. They've got Memphis Depay. Palmer was going to kick that forward like that as well. I didn't think Chelsea played that way. I don't like Depay. I've said some really terrible things about Depay in the past. Nothing offensive, but just, you know, you don't win anything with Memphis Depay. Things like that. Agbadu, oh, great ball into Wolf. Wolf with the through ball. Bellegarde tried to cut inside, couldn't get there. While it was progressively forward play, it wasn't exactly anything that we were going to score from, so that's a problem. And here comes Neto now, and already Chelsea have turned it around. He's looking to turn. Get a little cover up. Wolf, well done, but you've let a corner go. That's fine. Now obviously there is going to be a little warming up period here for me. It's a shame that we've had to play against Chelsea first game. But there are no easy games in the Prem, let's be honest. Tyler Adams, Somerville not alive to it. It wasn't a great pass by Tyler Adams either, to be honest. Chelsea got men over here. Here's Enzo Fernandez into Caicedo. Back out to Neto. Okay. There's no real composure there. Ref, we're calling it back? Yes, we are. Thank you very much. Wolf plays it out to Bellegarde. Bellegarde down to Somerville. Somerville, little flick. Tries to head it back. Doesn't get there. Doesn't let me collect onto Somerville until Neto's already brought it under control. Always a good bit of problem there. There's Carvajal. And they've done well to work it into space for Neto there. Good little passing out. Getting rid of the press. Oh, Tyler Adams. Brilliant tackle. And now here is Somerville. Going to take it up the wing. That sounds ominous, doesn't it? Somerville's tried to cross it. Doesn't get it past Carvajal. There's Cole Palmer. Caicedo. Chelsea trying to break again. They seem to be... I was about to say they seem to be coming up through Neto's area a lot. He just tried to switch the field and it hasn't worked. So maybe they should be trying to stay in Neto's area. Here's Gomez. Plays it down to Arias. Trying to take on Caicedo. Good cross. Looking for Somerville. Jorgensen was there. Maybe not as good of a cross as I thought it would be. Jorgensen's rolled that one out there. That was a bit punishing. Here's Neto. Enzo. Chelsea very much sticking central until they go up the right wing. But now again, they're coming left wing. Garnacho, Cucurella, Palmer. Krejci's done brilliantly. Ever since we pulled Krejci back into centre-back, he's done really well. Somerville got away with one there. Tyler Adams up over the top, looking for Somerville. Carvajal heads it down to Jorgensen. It's a very cagey first half. Neither team really getting much involved in terms of control. Here's Carvajal to Neto, who's had to come quite deep for that. Somerville had to hurry him. Here's Caicedo. Goes again across the field there. Garnacho just can't seem to bring it down. Garnacho gets it down to Memphis. And now here's Cucurella. No real composure on the overlap, but he's got it through to Memphis. Wolf. Oh, Wolf has got very lucky there. How did Chelsea always have so many players, though? Bellegarde to Somerville. Somerville back down into Bellegarde. Bellegarde to Brian Brobby. Oh, he's put it wide. Always dragging it away from goal. Ah. I did think about squaring it. I think Arias or maybe even Gomez had gone up front to Brobby. I did think about squaring it. I should have. Decisions not made. And now here is Garnacho getting on the ball a bit more now, but that was a poor pass choice. Gomez, that was a poor run decision. Garnacho's then lost it to Chachoa. Chachoa's pass into Palmer was absolutely dreadful considering the amount of power I put on it. And now here is Garnacho looking in for... okay. Not the greatest play here from Chelsea's forward line, but also not the greatest play here from Wolves' forward line either. So, really, stones in glass houses and all of that stuff. Here's Enzo Fernandez to Neto. Good little touch and turn. Comes inside. Looks at Cole Palmer. Got to be careful not to be rash on the tackle. And then Tyler Adams plays it out to Somerville. And now here goes Somerville now. He can run. Plays it inside to Gomez. Gomez out to Arias. Arias inside. Brian Brobby. Has it gone in? It hasn't. Goal line scramble and Jorgensen just about keeps it out. Brian Brobby's got to be scoring there. Great bit of play there by Wolves to get around Chelsea. Gomez has done really well. Somerville into Brobby. Looking to just turn the defender, but the defender stepped off enough. Here's Somerville, but he loses it to Enzo Fernandez. Neto's then been way too lax in possession. Chip over the top. Somerville. Brobby couldn't turn. Corner. This is good pressure from Wolves. Bellegarde's delivery. Looking for Agbadou, who got on there. Ref, corner again? No, I think it's a goal kick. Oh, Wolves will be feeling like they should have been scoring by now. I don't want to say we've had chances. It's the meme of the Wolves to Glory series. Chelsea intending to play it out from the back here. They've managed to make it work. Here's Cole Palmer. Tries to spray it across. Here's Neto. Good touch. Gets it around Wolf. Here's Memphis Depay. Enzo Fernandez. Good little cross inside. Palmer's header. Probably not who you want headering the ball there. Sam Johnson was equal to it. And that's a great bit of a pass there from Arias. But then just turns into Cucurella and Garnacho. And now here's Caicedo. Cole Palmer up over the top. Wolf heads it back to Johnson. And that will be the first half done, I think. Johnson's going to launch it. Ref has every opportunity to blow it up and does. 0-0 at half-time here. KG, I think we grew into the game as an attacking threat. Chelsea probably grew into the game as a controlling part. But, I mean, it's been very much 50-50 here. I think a draw has been fair, although Brian Brobby should have put the ball in the back of the net. Here's Chalobah. Arias can get there. Cucurella to Caicedo. Cole Palmer. They're looking to try and release Memphis. Here's Cucurella to Garnacho. It's a better link up there. Garnacho, I'm not really sure what he's done, but Neto's recovered it. But then Agbadou's done brilliantly, and Agbadou is begging for a Somerville run. He's not going to get one. Agbadou's bringing it forward. And then just not where I've asked for that at all. Okay. Here's Memphis Depay. Plays it out to Cucurella. Wolves looking to try and get guys back. Here's Garnacho. Hasn't been the best outlet from Garnacho, but he is still here. Lays it out to Enzo Fernandez. I keep wanting to call him Enzo Fernando. Here is Enzo Fernando. Garnacho, good through ball to Memphis Depay. Krejci sees it behind. At 0-0, it doesn't really matter how well you play. Arias, though, to Chachoa. Chachoa, through ball was poor. I saw what he tried to do. Here's Memphis Depay. He's put it wide. Should never be that open, Memphis Depay. And he's put it wide. Krejci plays it to Chachoa, though. Chachoa's running to Cucurella, but he's done well to win the throw. Here's Krejci to Gomez. The crowd has just gone a bit quiet. Oh, Chelsea starting to find space where there wasn't any in the first half. Chachoa's done well. Gomez hasn't. Cole Palmer has. He's brought it down. Here's Cucurella now. Memphis Depay, good turn. Neto, Johnson, just about palms it over. I thought that had gone in. I thought that had gone in. Bellegarde. And now Somerville's going to look to run. Little through ball up front, but Brian Brobby just not really running at all. Yeah, Pedro's been hurried, but again, not enough. We're being a bit more penned in now. Here's Neto. To Cucurella, who's ending up like coming across field. Cucurella again. To Enzo. Memphis. Cucurella. Neto. They're starting to do these passes, which always tells me they're about to score. Memphis loses it, and then Tyler Adams plays it out to Gomez, who then plays the worst through ball that you cannot tell me is not magnetized to a defender. I'm not here to say scripted, but it's definitely magnetized. Memphis and Cole Palmer getting in the way. And now here's Bellegarde. Again, just begging for that Somerville pass. There is that Somerville pass. And then Somerville, couldn't find Brian Brobby. I think we are going to have to look at some subs when the ball next goes out. Here's Memphis looking for the run of Neto. Finds the run of Neto, but then Neto, instead of turning and running, ends up playing it back to Memphis, who probably didn't want that. And now here's Somerville. And the through ball. Does he play it to Brobby in time? He does, but Brobby couldn't turn. He was so tired. Gomez. Somerville. Gomez. Into Brobby. Looking for space. Cucurella just about takes him. I don't even want to mention the fact that the Chelsea player had slid. Here's Cole Palmer. Oh, great through ball. Great through ball to João Pedro. The slide in just put him off in time. Cucurella back to João Pedro. Wolves are scrambling. Cole Palmer. Cucurella. Cole Palmer. Sam Johnson. Great tackle. That was a great tackle from whoever that was deep there. All right, Somerville's exhausted. So we're in that same position now where we're having to bring on Gomez and Arokadare. So hopefully there's going to be something from these guys as a late... Oh, it wasn't even a corner. We've got away with one there. Agbadu's done really well. Here's Wolf. Little through ball into Gomez. Gomez. Poor pass. Carvajal got there first. Here's Neto trying to get past Wolf. Couldn't. Carvajal plays it inside to Caicedo. Here's Cole Palmer. The old step overs. Get it out, get out, get out, get out. Sam Johnson's done brilliantly there. Not where I've asked for that throw to go. I've literally aimed down at Gomez there. Here's João Pedro into Chalobah. Here's Delap to João Pedro. Cucurella. Endo. It's so hard to just cover every passing lane. Endo to João Pedro. The header comes from Agbadu. Gomez knocks it on. Looking for Gomez. João Pedro now on the ball. My defenders are just not moving into position. Krejci's done brilliantly there though. Just about gets it up to Arias. Chachoa to Arias again. And now here come Wolves. Arias inside. Gomez. Tolu. Tolu, no. Tolu just intercepted the defensive pass back to the keeper. Oh, wow, ref. Ah, no. It's so congested in that centre. Tolu Arokadare intercepted the pass from the defender to the goalkeeper, but couldn't turn in time to get a shot. And now here comes Cole Palmer for Chelsea. Outside to Neto. But Wolf has won it back. And he's going to send Gomez on a run here. Gomez into Bellegarde. Bellegarde couldn't turn. Chalobah stepped up. My players are just not turning. João Pedro, great pass up to Delap. But Wolves have done well. Gomez into Bellegarde. Tyler Adams. Orokadare's knocked it down. Carvajal's being hurried. Oh, and it's going to be a full-time whistle at 0-0. Hey, that was a good game. That was a good game. 0-0, not the most exciting of football. That could have gone either way, though. I feel like we did really well to condense Chelsea. They didn't really get many chances. They did have chances. Let's not say they didn't. They could have won. Sam Johnson pulled off a great save. There was some good tackles.
Just a moment of your time.
We could probably feel like we may have been able to get something else on another day, but we take the draw there. Let's get this interview done. Console Bellegarde. I mean, listen, could we have won? Maybe. I felt like my wingers were probably a little bit too far away from my strikers at times. That probably had to do with their defensive setup. I'm just happy we didn't lose there. Sarr, go away, man. Listen, I'm not just, you want to big myself up. Go away, man. It wasn't an easy decision. Whatever. Be unhappy. I don't care. I don't care. Sam Johnson is my goalkeeper. Ah, now Totti is being asked for by Bayer Leverkusen. What does Lembikisa want? Yeah, cool. No problem. See you later. I'm not doing that. Let's go to physiotherapist. All right, so Manetzi is back. So we got a good game next then. Wolves against Nottingham Forest. Oh, please, please, Totti, man. I don't care, please. It's so annoying. It's not so annoying that we get the offers. It's so annoying that it stops me every day for a new offer. I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to ignore it. But we're going to be able to have our proper midfield set up now, which is good. Check that as well. So our proper midfield setup, if we look at it here. Wait, but they said Manetzi's good to come back. All right, so he's going to have to sit on the bench then if he... Wait, what does that say? Able to play in 2 days. So then he's not good to be back then, is he? Ah, this game is so bad. All right, Andre can play this one. We're going to have to start Arokadare and Gomez. Because Somerville's tired. Well, I'm not going to risk it with Agbadu, actually. But I'm also not going to play Totti. I'm going to play Mosquera. Yeah, that'll be the team. There we go. Trying to juggle all of the egos, trying to juggle the new players, trying to juggle the fitness. It's tough. It's tough out here. We need a win, though. We need to start pulling some distance between us and our rivals. Here's Orokadare. I'm really impressed that Tyler Adams has been able to come in and not be a fitness problem. Wolf's just run that straight out, though. Well done. Probably not the best time to be making mistakes when I'm talking about being impressed with players, man. Gomez down to Wolf. Couldn't find him. Okay, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. Here's Bakwa. But Nottingham Forest just boot it clear now. Chachoa heads it, but Gibbs White is going to pull that one down. And now here's Yates. Let's see how this game's going to tear up then, shall we? Chris Wood. Oh, Chris Wood is playing. Okay. Oh, that was a good bit of play there from Gomez, Wolf, and Bellegarde. Bellegarde's cross doesn't get it through. Wins a corner off of Aina, though. Bellegarde's delivery. Looks for Orokadare. Milinkovic got there first, and Murillo gets it clear. It's bounced all the way through to Yates, unfortunately. And now here's Zinchenko. This is not the Nottingham Forest that you see on the TV. Chris Wood and Zinchenko. Chachoa up to Arias. Arias trying to make some space. Does make some space. Andre, cross, Orokadare, great save from Sells. We played it quick. We played it fast. We played it accurate. And it went well there. Krejci's tried to get there. Doesn't. Our corners have felt very tame recently. Tyler Adams, what a jump from Tyler Adams that was. Krejci. Bellegarde. Out to Andre. Andre just about finds Arias. Oh, what a pass that was. Okay. Got on the blind side of Zinchenko there. Here's Ndoi. To Yates. To Sangare. Back to Gibbs White. And then Ndoi. And now Gibbs White looking to try and control what's going on here. Wasn't the greatest of reverse passes. Here's Sangare. Milinkovic. Gibbs White. Need to get across here. Here's Bakwa. What are we doing? What are we doing? Get that? Yes. Don't let... No, why was that done? I'm spamming X for a header and it's... okay, here's Bakwa. Sangare. Oh, what a tackle by Adams. Tyler Adams has been such a good purchase. Gomez. Through ball. Finds Orokadare. It's that. Why is it taking so long to take it under control? Andre. Bellegarde. Can't find it on the return. I couldn't turn him into goal. Here's Sangare now. To Gibbs White. Little hill-to-hill flick. Sangare gets it out wide. Andre's trying to cover and Yates is turning it back. Chris Woods. Oh, what a turn. Great save, Johnson. Or Johnston. Krejci get that out. Well played. Bellegarde, good turn. And run. Bellegarde's lost it to Aina, unfortunately. That was on me for the old flicky. Alright, so Nottingham Forest definitely in control of possession, but making more and more mistakes. Andre up over the top to Arias. Turns straight into Murillo. Here's Ndoi. Zinchenko. Yates. Sangar. Wood. Yates. Gibbs White back into Wood. Back into Gibbs White. Oh, it was a good through ball to Ndoi. Tackle comes across. Referee, I thought he was going to give a pen there. The shot went straight at the goalkeeper. Two good palms on that. All right, good bit of play. It's Chachoa. Arias. Poor pass, man. It's that forward link up that's just not happening. It's Chris Woods. Looks for the return pass to Ndoi. Back into Chris Woods. Just trying to get some movement in front of him. Here's Murillo. I think they're there to be taken, you know. What a tackle. What a tackle that was. Wolf, good pass. Gomez to Orokadare, who was definitely onside. Orokadare's cross. Arias tries to jump. Zinchenko got there. Andre to Bellegarde. Trying to just make sure that we don't lose the ball here. Oh, Andre, great bit of play. Andre, great bit of play. Bellegarde, straight at Sells. Bellegarde again. Double save from Sells. Great play. Needs to be in the back of the net at some point. Oh, no. And now Ndoye, that was a great take from Ndoye. The return pass looking for Zinchenko. Yates to Sangare. Oh, again, we've had chances. Bakwa to Wood. Can we get somebody close to him, please? Here's Ndoye. Yates, go look for that through ball. Covered that. Here's Yates again. Just keeps hold of the ball. Lets the world open up in front of him. All right, Forest doing a little bit too much with the ball here, I have to say. Here's Sangare. Zinchenko, Zangari. Gibbs White. Still just drags it forward. All right, yeah, just a little bit too much at this point, lads. Tyler Adams. Chachoa. Chachoa's trying to take it away now. Great ball up to Arias. Arias looks for Bellegarde. Couldn't get there. Chachoa with the run. Finds Bellegarde. Wolf. Gomez. Bellegarde. I just can't link play, man. When you see how they're link playing. And I'm not complaining about the game here, right? I'm just saying, when you see how they do their link passes and whatnot. They've got time, they've got space, my players are just standing off them. The moment I step forward, they are pressing like a mofo. And that's half time again. So 3 halves of football, neither side able to score. And we've had chances. This is where the pressure builds on my head now. I wouldn't be surprised to see them score first. Here's Yates. The Ndoye. I've pulled Arias back so long ago. Chacho has done brilliantly there, though. Andre. Through ball doesn't get past Zinchenko. Zinchenko is highly rated in this game, man. Here's Ndoye. Chris Wood. Yates. Is Bakwa. Ndoye. I can't find the player that I want. Every player switch is giving me the wrong player. Is Yates. Oh my days. Is Ndoye. I can't see the ball, man. I cannot see the ball. Here's Morgan Gibbs White. Chris Wood. What is this? Great save, Sam Johnson. Sam Johnston just kept hold of the ball in his eyesight there. That was all he needed. All right, Gomez plays it down to Orokodare. Orokodare, he's got guys coming into the field. It's not necessarily who you want to be the one crossing. That's gone back to Sells, who can get it clear. Can we just bring it under control? No, we can't, apparently. Look, if we have to bring a guy down and cause a foul, do it at this point. Ah, my days. It's Bakwa to Aina. Cuts inside to Morgan Gibbs White. I need him off the field, man. He is conducting. Can't defend. Is Bakwa. Great tackle. Wolf can't get it to Bellegarde. Tyler Adams gets it up to Wolf, though. To Gomez, sorry. And now here is Gomez. And this is who you want on the wing to cross. There's people far end. Sells is there. Arias decided he didn't even want to jump. Gomez has won it back, though. Yates, great tackle. Ndoye just about holds off Andre. And then Yates plays it to Gibbs White. Space opens up for Ndoye. Here's Yates. Trying not to keep too much space open in the centre. But also trying to make that centre pass look attractive. Well done. Tyler Adams to Bellegarde now. Bellegarde is running. No, that was poor. Wolf heads it down. How has Bakwa won that? Oh my days. Aina's shown too much of it there. And then Wolf plays it to Gomez. Arokadare can't turn. He's still got it. Wins a corner. Bellegarde's delivery. Looks for Arokadare! Oh, come on! Arokadare meets it. Heads it. Puts it wide. Great little tackle there by Arias. Gomez. Bellegarde. Tackled. Elliot Anderson's come on the field, I've just seen. Is Gibbs White. Elliot Anderson now. I might need to bring on some subs of my own when the ball goes off. Come on, it's Chris Wood, man. I know he's strong, but he's not got pace for you to not be able to overtake him like that. Elliot Anderson on the ball. Great tackle, Krejci. Tyler Adams. Doesn't get it clear. Is Gibbs White. Sangari. Gibbs White, good shot. This guy thinks he's playing Ultimate Team. Okay. Gomez up over the top. Sends Bellegarde on a run. That was a great little pass there, actually. Just overstepped it. Always just overstepping it. Is Ndoye now. Chris Wood. Elliot Anderson. Bakwa. Elliot Anderson. Gibbs White. Great tackle by Chachoa. Good pass down. Arias comes inside. Bellegarde. Good little switch of play. Wolf up over the top to Gomez. Ah, that is some dreadful passing from me. The wrong pass choice every time. Aina, good through ball. Chris Wood plays it onto Bakwa. They've got men in the middle here. Wolves are trying to cover. Here's Bellegarde and Gomez. Oh my God, I can't shift it. I just can't shift the ball fast enough. Good block. Andre, Gomez, Bellegarde. Can't get the ball round backward. These men are working so hard to not let me get the ball forward. Elliot Anderson now. I can't even make a sub as well if I wanted to. The ball hasn't gone off. Andre, down to Chachoa. Chachoa. To Arias. Look, even then, corner. Even then, couldn't get anything going. He's somebody who's going to put his head on this, man. Agbadu could do that. Who else is there? There's Hwang Hee-chan. Wouldn't bring on Hwang Hee-chan there. You really wouldn't bring on Hwang Hee-chan for Andre either. Bellegarde. Yeah, all right, we're going to have to do that. It's a corner. Last minute. Wolf delivers. Looking for Agbadu! Oh, the substitution of dreams! Emmanuel Agbadu! Just on. First touch of the ball. Puts his forehead on it. Come on! The substitution of dreams. Questions on whether or not that was supposed to be a Wolves corner or a Nottingham Forest goal kick. The ball comes in. Agbadu just wanted it first. And Sells, who's had a great game, gets nowhere near it. Camera doesn't even see it coming. Agbadu. Agbadu. Come on. 1-0. Get to defending in almost the last minute of the game. If you know, you know. And Lord knows, I know. Come on. Here's Ndoye. 2 minutes of added time. We know the referees like to con it. See, look, we're coming into now the end of end of added time. We've got it. Just play it back to the goalie. Come on, ref. 3 minutes. Yes! The substitution of dreams. Come on. That was what we wanted. Right there and then. That was exactly what we wanted. Ay, ay, ay. Agba. Do. Come on. Oh, that was hard, man. I was so worried that we were going to have 2 0-0s back to back there.
Time for just a few questions.
Rocadore was able to get 3 shots off. I celebrate the fact he was able to get 3 shots off. They weren't perfect. Douglas Luiz usually dictates. Andre had him in his pocket, and Andre had some good intent. And I just want to say, Agbadu's desire, determination to get his forehead on that ball, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And that should hopefully start giving us some distance now in this middle of the table. We are still in 10th, so we're not exactly climbing. But we're 4 points behind Forest, 6 points behind Man United. That's crazy, by the way, that we're 6 points behind Man United. 1 point behind Newcastle, 2 points behind Brighton. So there is definitely an opportunity for 8th. I don't think 8th gets us Europe, but there is definitely an opportunity for 8th here. So we're going to carry on, and we're playing against Crystal Palace, who I believe are in 18th. Mane, just thinking about, you're going, mate. I've got you on the transfer list. You're out of here. See you later. They're 16th now, Crystal Palace. So they're on the upswing. It's just okay. We got a good little gap there as well, which means we're going to have 1,000,001 offers for Totti here. So I'm just going to ignore that. I don't want to sell Totti. I'm going to need him in Europe. It's definitely more important. 2 offers there. Can we stop pausing it every time there's an offer for Totti? That would be awesome. Just going to ignore them. If we end up with like 400 offers for Totti, none of them accepted, then nobody can make any more offers, right? So that's all good. That's cool. That's fine. All right. So we're going to have Somerville back in. We're going to have Brobbey back in. Agbadu back in. Shout out to Tyler Adams. This boy is never tired. I like that. Munetsi is back, although he is not match fit, but we're going to start him as well. See if we can climb him into the game. The last match of the video. The police horses are out. It's Wolves against Crystal Palace. We're at Palace. Come on. Is Palace the Vitality Stadium? I can't remember. Or is that Nottingham Forest? I don't know. I don't really care. Is Kamada. I want 3 points here today. I don't know if we're going to get 3 points here today, and it doesn't always necessarily line up that we should get the 3 points against the teams that we're above, but I want them. Johnson immediately looks for Arias. He's always available there. Through ball, Brian Brobbey just couldn't get there. I couldn't give him enough time to make his start of his run. Munetsi's header was poor. Is Sarr. Oh, good little turn inside. Is that Ismail Sarr? Kamara to Mitchell. Good through ball up over the top. Martinelli. Oh, Martinelli, you know. I forgot. I always forget. Krejci launches it up to Arias. Oh, good little play. And then Munetsi plays it into Brobbey. And Brobbey. Arias was nowhere near where I told him to be. I've told him, run behind me, cut inside. He's gone on some banana run. Absolute half moon of a run. Here's El Kabi. To Adam Wharton. Kamada. Here's Mitchell. Good cross inside. You got to get out. They have done. Munetsi, cool, calm and collected. And now here we go. We're going to try down this side now. Somerville. Through ball. Looking for Brobbey. Ah, Brobbey's lost it to Gay. I mean, Mark Gay's Mark Gay. What can you do? Definitely going to look at somebody like Mark Gay next year, I think, depending on positions. I know we bought Mark Gay in the Arsenal career mode. I don't want to just repeat signings, but if you're skilled, you know. Somerville, Bellegarde to Munetsi. Here is Munetsi now. Munetsi up over the top. Somerville does control it though. Munetsi into Bellegarde. Somerville, Bellegarde. Ah, it's just looking for that extra pass. Wolf has done well to recover it. The recycle is still on. Bellegarde's pass was a poor choice, to be honest. I didn't really expect Munetsi to run behind Adam Wharton. Is Sarr to Nathaniel Klein. Crystal Palace looking to push now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Agbadu, who got that last-minute goal in the last game, gets it clear. Here's Brobby. Munetsi. Back up to Brobby. Good chest. Couldn't bring it down, though. He would have had it if it was 1v1, but it was 2v1. Arias. Through ball. Finds Chachoa. Brobby's just not winning these headers. It's not really something that I actually scouted. I just saw Brian Brobby and I like Brian Brobby. So, but he does score headers in real life. So he should be getting a lot stronger at these. Choa. Munetsi. Here is Brian Brobby. Brian Brobby down to Somerville. Somerville. Oi, Lacroix. That covering central defender is always there. Munetsi's done really well there. Somerville, Munetsi on his return. Referee, there's a question there about being blocked. All I'm saying is I've seen him given. But speaking of given, here comes Palace. El Kabi with a poor pass. And it's been played out really well by Wolves here. Now here is Munetsi, who is absolutely exhausted. So he's going to shoot. Oh, Benitez with the save. Now Wolves delivery. Brobby! He heard me chatting rubbish. And Brian Brobby gets his head on it. Scores his 5th goal of the season. I don't think that's 5 for us, but scores it because it's not 19 appearances for us, but it's his 5th goal of the season in the Premier League. And Wolf with another sublime delivery. Brobby tells Agbadu, listen, don't jump. Just get him. Look at that. 4v2. Brian Brobby puts Wolves ahead, and the pressure. Oh, we got something to pay for. Or we got something to show the pressure, you know what I mean? We have been on top. Here's Kamada. Here's El Kabi. Oh, and Bellegarde's done brilliantly there. And then Bellegarde has played it to Brobby. And Brobby, great touch, sets him straight. Brobby shoots, makes it 2. It's a quick 1-2. Put respect on my name, he says. Talk, poop, get whooped is what Brian Brobby just said there. I should never criticise him. Great touch, good bit of strength just to get away. And then puts his foot straight through it. Left foot, sees Lacroix, who's done a lot of good recovery runs all game. Sees him coming. Doesn't let him get there. 2-0 Wolves. Honestly, that was beautiful. From the Munetsi through ball to the Brian Brobby run to the Brian Brobby finish, it was beautiful. But we've given it away here now. So back on focus. El Kabi is not having a good game. Here is Krejci. Krejci can't get it played there. El Kabi won it back in fairness. Loses it, wins it back. It's the old Wayne Rooney tactic. Here is Kamada now. Chacho has done brilliantly there. But Martinelli's won it back now. And he's got it back. Looks for the overlapping run of Mitchell. Martinelli is there. He's done a little bit too much with it. Sam Johnson, great save. Sam Johnston with a great save. The next goal is going to be key here. I know it's a cliche, but oh, Krejci. I've pressed circle to put my foot through it, and I've put my foot through Gabriel Martinelli. I mean, Martinelli goes down weak. Here is El Kabi now. I second guessed myself. Crystal Palace back in the game 2-1. Probably could have dived the right way and still not saved it though. I know what pens are like in this game. We've already given it away now. This is where we are tending to fold at this point. Here's Mitchell. Richards. Gay. Don't let them back into it, especially not in this half. Let's get through to half time. Get our oranges. Krejci's kicked it clear. Aye, has Krejci's mind gone? Is his head gone? Gave away the penalty. He's had like 1 or 2 poor passes either side of the pen as well. Martinelli shoots. Sam Johnson brings it down, so that's good. And he just sits on the ball for a little bit just to get us through to half time. We got to keep our head in the game, lads. Head in the game. We went 2-0 up. We don't throw this away. Palace looking to just recover something from this. Obviously, Palace are trying to climb the table as well. They've climbed in the last 2 games from 18th. Great header there. From 18th to 16th. Adams to Bellegarde. Bellegarde. Oh, ref, that is a block. If ever there was a block. Blocked him like it was social media. Oh, now Martinelli can run now. The wiry fella. Sam Johnson stops it from going for a corner. That's good. I've looked for Arias. Arias has got there. Venezia hasn't, though. Probably have to look at a sub here. Oh, El Kabi should never be free there. My defenders have split like the Red Sea. And that's 2-2. All right. All right. I'm not blaming him for it. But I noticed he was a bit slower. So that's not cool. And you know what, Krejci, the narrative is that you've lost your head. So 2-2, all of the hard work from the first half. And it really doesn't matter, does it? We go again. Arias, brilliant. That's exactly what we need for we go again. Gomez is free. Oh, Gomez just has no pace, man. That 50 sprint is just not there for it. We can talk about how that didn't change my players for me. We really can. Palace apparently play Man United next. Not really interested in that. Nathaniel Klein. Palace are actually pushing now. They've got the bit between their teeth, but Arias is open. Let's see what we can do here. Good turn from Arias. Robbie is also open. And across it inside. Robbie doesn't jump. Gomez heads it there. Puts his head in a dangerous place. Oh, look, Martinelli. My defenders have lost it. They just have. Good tackle by Agbadou. If there's anybody who won't give up, it's Emmanuel Agbadou. Mosquera gets it forward. Arias sees Brobby. Will probably do with another run. Weren't going to get it though, was we? Is Gomez. Into Wolf. I'm really not sure why Wolf is the one that joins the attack there. Somerville, good interception. Oh, Wolf. My defenders have lost it. My defenders have all had a head loss. It's a collective head loss. Here's Sarr. Well done, Agbadou. But even Agbadou loses it. Well done, Bellegarde. Releases it to Somerville. Somerville inside. Gomez. Oh, that was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. I did not think that pass was going to work. Yao Gomez stayed open the whole time. Somerville turned in on the left wing. Saw everybody marked except for Yao Gomez. Look at this. Cuts inside. Doesn't have a pass. Finds one. Yao Gomez takes a touch to set himself and restores the Wolves lead. It's 3-2. Now, would Venezia have made it there? I don't know. With his stamina, with his fitness, I don't know. With his pure talent, yes, he would have. But coming back from injury, I don't know if he would have. And now here comes Somerville now. And Somerville this time crosses it. Looks for Brobby. Benitez gathers it. 20 minutes left. Is Sarr. Somerville, you need to be alive for this. Is Wolf to Bellegarde. I do feel like there's another goal in this game. Bellegarde. Gomez. There it is. What a run from Yao Gomez. He might only have 50 pace. He might not be able to get away from anybody. But he got away from everybody there and he slots it home. Great run from Bellegarde here as well. I was watching that run. Holds off Mark Gay. Puts it under the diving Benitez and the 2-goal lead is restored. This is exactly what we needed. A net positive day here today if this remains. 2 wins and a draw. Chachoa up over the top. Arias always running. I love that from you. Arias, Robbie, Bellegarde beats a defender, doesn't beat the second. That's one thing that Lacroix and Gay have had all day though. You beat one, the other one comes out of absolutely nowhere. Kamada plays it down to Martinelli, who has definitely been lively. Have to say though, the rest of his team haven't really matched his energy. There's Arias. Mitchell is exhausted. Arias is not. Chachoa's through ball doesn't get past Mitchell. I think the fact that he was using the wrong foot probably helped there. Here's El Kabi. Sarr was offside. Oh, he nearly got the run of the green there as well. 10 minutes left. Bellegarde to Wolf. Wolf inside to Tyler Adams. Here's Bellegarde. Into Yao Gomez. Up over the top. Looks for Brobby. Gets a touch. Doesn't get to finish it. Both Gomez and Brian Brobby on a brace. Or on a hat-trick, sorry. They have a brace. They're on a hat-trick. Here comes El Kabi now. Look, we've thrown away 2-goal leads in no time before. Bellegarde, good play. Somerville to Brobby. He's got nobody helping him. Does he get away with that? He does. Brobby, well done. Bellegarde. Gomez. Arias couldn't turn. Unlucky. And I'm definitely the best defense is a good attack type of person, so I don't like having to defend. Here's Mayenda. To Sarr, cross comes in. Headed out by Chachoa. And Tyler Adams can bring it away. Down to Brian Brobby. Brian Brobby out to Arias. Arias into Brobby. Got stuck under his feet. He didn't know how to turn. That's all right. Look, it's fine. 2 minutes of added time. 2 goals between us. Here's Kamada. Plays it forward. El Kabi. Oh, Mosquera stepped up really well. Gomez into Brian Brobby. Up over the top to Arias. Arias. Oh, Brian Brobby's tucked underneath it. But that is going to be game. 2 wins and a draw against Chelsea. We take it. We're climbing the table. Come on, I'm happy with that. Please do leave a like if you enjoyed this. Drop a comment. Let me know you was here. What a substitution in that Nottingham Forest game, eh? Come on now. And if you're new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate you joining us on the journey. Thanks for watching. Peace.